Well, blessed morning, friends, folks. Today it is August 31st, is the last day of August, and August 31st, 2023. With no further ado, let's dive into Sarah Young's lesson, and we're going to go for a double burner. Right after this, we'll dive into Boatman's lesson. Why not? So, here we go. Grow strong in your weakness. Some of my children I have gifted with abundant strength and stamina. Others, like you, have received the humble gift of frailty. Your frailty is not a punishment, nor does it indicate lack of faith. On the contrary, weak ones like you must live by faith, depending on me. God, of course, not that you spin on Jackie Hunter. I'll let you down sometimes, and you'll be mad at me. On the contrary, weak ones like you must live by faith, depending on me, to get you through the day. I'm developing your ability to trust me, to lean on me, rather than on your understanding. Your natural preference is to plan out your day, knowing what will happen when. My preference is for you to depend on me continually, trusting me to guide you and strengthen you as needed. This is how you go strong in your weaknesses. Some of the scriptures that they have, it's the classic one. I believe it is Isaiah 40:28-31. I don't have my word with me, so I look it up on the phone, but I can't look on the phone, look up scripture while I'm posting this video, so I have to come as close as I can with the mind that I have. And it talks about strength renewed such as the eagles, so you can walk and not faint. And one of the ones that I do have, I wrote it down here, is Proverbs 3:5. It's pretty well known. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. I believe after that it also says, seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. I believe that is 3:6. But trust the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Our own understanding is a flesh, what you see, what you feel, what you smell, what you hear. These things can hurt. These things can cause you to have a reaction in the flesh. Well, I'm going to retaliate. They're not going to talk to me like that. I used to be one of those last word endings, man. I had to have the last word. You was going to say this, say that. I was going to snap right back at you. But now that I have the Lord's peace that passes all understanding, especially since my Annie's no longer here, it's been almost 2 years, y'all. Her leaving, it just gave me more peace because I refused. Death either makes you bitter or it makes you better. I refuse to be bitter. I refuse because it's true. Death will either make you bitter or it'll make you better. When my mom crossed the stars in 1981, I decided to take the way of bitter. I even shook my fist at God. I was 10 years old. I told God I hated him. It's a true story. I was in the backyard of High Ridge, Missouri at my aunt and uncle's house. My Aunt Betty and my Uncle Cecil Thomas's house. And I was like, Lord, why would you take my mom like that? I hate you. And I remember I had an AC/DC board that you Blackwood brothers made me. Donnie, Daniel, one of y'all made me that. And I threw it in the creek. And I felt relieved because I was like, AC/DC's a hell band. I didn't quit jamming AC/DC. I still listen to them, man. I remember y'all made this house back in Blackboard, but it was kind of like, my sacrifice to let the Lord know I was mad at him. Letting the devil know to hell with you as well. I was confused. I was 10 years old. I had a bird brain. What do you expect? But now, all these years later, and I had testified about this. As a matter of fact, I got to preach behind the pulpit here a little over a month ago, and I ministered on that. Because the seed did not yet hit the good soul, the tablet of my heart. It was stuck in briars. It was stuck in thorns. It was stuck, it was stuck in parts where it shouldn't have been. Because I got raised right. But I chose the path of a rebellious fool until January 5th, 2008. And then that seed hit the good soul, the tablet of my heart. Poof. Now I know what it's like to depend on the Lord. To know that in depending on him, you will find true strength. But here in this world of 2023, a lot of people think they're a self-made man and self-made woman. Well, I'm here to tell you, contraire, you are not. The Lord made you for his high purposes, to give him all the praise, the glory, and the honor. And it's just that simple. But when you do that, saying, well, tomorrow, God willing, this is what I'm going to do. Don't boast about tomorrow because you don't know what today holds. God is the leader of today, and he's the leader of tomorrow. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So write him in the tablet of your heart. You'll have everything you need by depending on him. Lord fully equips you for the battle. Be blessed. You're on warpath.